The Palestinian people remain steadfast. It tells the world that our history has not been erased. Our voices have not been silenced, and our spirit has not been broken. For those of us living in the diaspora, this flag connects us to our roots, our families, and the homeland that lives in our hearts, no matter how far away we may be. Today, as this flag raised over City Hall of Paterson, we remember our people throughout Palestine and beyond. We remember Gaza, where I came from. We remember Jerusalem, Hebron, Nablus, Bethlehem, Jenin, Tulkarem, Ramallah, and every village and town and city that forms part of this rich fabric of Palestinian history. We remember those who have endured an unimaginable hardship. We honor those who continue to preserve with courage, dignity, and faith, and we reframe our commitment to preserve our culture, our history, and our connection to our homeland for future generations. This flag is a symbol of resilience. It is a symbol of people who refuse to be forgotten. It is a symbol of hope that justice, peace, and human dignity will one day prevail. Today, by raising this flag, we stand in solidarity with Palestinians everywhere. We send a message that they are not alone. We see them. We hear them. Grant strength to those who are suffering, comfort to those who are grieving, and peace and justice to all people. Thank you all for being here today. قلنا النصر إن شاء الله لقريب والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Thank you. I'd like to now invite to help open us with a prayer and a few words, the Sheikh of Islamic Center of Passaic County, Amwa, Sheikh Muhammad Qatanani. Thank you.
جزاكم الله خير. شكرا بسمة. Please give بسمة round of applause, please. السلام عليكم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most gracious, we pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless our great city of Paterson. Come on. Thank you, Mayor. We love you. We love the great city, the leadership of this great city, which represent the values of love, respect, diversity, welcoming, good environment for everyone in this city and in America. This represents us as Americans, as human beings, as Palestinians, as Spanish, as Latinos, as African American. We are one. My brothers and sisters, today is the 5th of June 2026. What we remember today? We remember what is called a Naksa. I want everybody to remember, unfortunately, the word Naksa and Nakba. Nakba in 1948, Naksa in 1967, and I myself, one of the children and the survivors of the Naksa and Nakba. My father was 12 years old when he was taken out forcibly from his home in one of the villages near Yafa. I myself was 3 years at the time of Laksa in 1967. So you know my age very well today. In 1967, I remember when the occupation and the Israelis occupied Palestine 1967. Jerusalem, Gaza, Al-Quds have been occupied. And since then, West Bank and Gaza are under the occupation. And of course, the high Golans and other places. But in general, there is occupation still in Palestine. And we have the right to live in Palestine freely without occupation. So when we say free Palestine, it is our right. And everybody has to listen to this right. We have another right, which is the right of return to Yatta and others. I don't want to talk politically now, but I talk in the way of that occupation has to be ended. And the occupation has to be stopped, and Palestinians has the right to live free in all Palestine, especially in West Bank and Gaza, especially. We don't want to talk more than that now, but we have the right to end the occupation in the West Bank and Jerusalem and Gaza. So we ask our government in America here, we ask the White House to stop the occupation in West Bank. Let Netanyahu and Israel to pull out right now, today, from West Bank and East Jerusalem and Gaza. Today, we ask our government here to say the truth and to stand for justice and to stand for human rights. We don't need any people to be occupied by others. We need all people to live free because God created people to be free. I would like to thank our government in New Jersey, our leadership in Passaic County, and especially in Paterson. Please give them all, our mayor and our council city, and all the leaders, give them a round of applause very strongly. Because they represent justice. They represent human rights. They represent all people, regardless of their faiths, colors, backgrounds. We love each other and we love to work together as one Paterson and one nation under one God. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Thank you, Sheikh Fatanani. Our accomplishments and our success are only able to happen to the degree that they do with the support of our elected officials and our involvement in civic engagement efforts. I would now like to thank and ask the Mayor of Paterson, Andre Saya, for his sorry, to come up and speak us here. I don't know why I'm nervous this year. So I want to thank you for your continued support of Palestine, for signing the proclamation that makes this year, every year known, and this week known as Paterson's Palestine Week. And I'd like to share a few words. Thank you.
السلام عليكم مرحبا أنا دمي فلسطيني دمكم فلسطيني come on I can't hear you دمكم فلسطيني much better. So I want the members of the municipal council to stand by my side, or my right and my left side, because I want you to see who supports human rights, who supports equal rights, who's on the right side of history and on the right side of humanity. And if you'd be so kind, give them a rousing, riveting, and robust round of applause. And I can also tell you that we have friends in other places, not just in Paterson and Passaic County. We have an ally like Ana Lilia Mejia, who stands up for equal rights and for human rights. We have another friend who this past Tuesday won a very resounding victory in Congressional District 12, Dr. Adam Hamawi. He's a friend of ours too. And I don't ever want anyone to ever think that this is us versus them. It's not us versus them. We want everyone to know that we stand for peace here in Paterson. And we stand for a free and sovereign state of Palestine. And as I stand in solidarity with my colleagues who have shown courage, not only in the past, but in the present, and they will in the future. 4 years ago, it took a considerable amount of courage to rename Main Street Palestine Way. Was there something I didn't say? And now we can celebrate Palestine Day on Palestine Way. And Deputy Mayor Rod Olin, with the Palestinian American Community Center, we have a sign there that says Little Palestine in that section of South Paterson. There's that applause. But it's all about empowering individuals. And I'm proud that arguably one of the best appointments I ever made was appointed the first Palestinian American to serve in a mayor's cabinet right behind me here, Ayman Abushi, who would argue that he's the most handsome man to ever serve in a mayor's administration as well. But this council not only showed courage in naming a street Palestine Way, but once I vacated the city council, they appointed the first Palestinian American city councilman in Paterson's history, now our assemblyman, Ala Abdelaziz. And then when he ascended to the assembly, they appointed the second Palestinian American city councilman in our history, Ibrahim Ibi Omar, who you'll be hearing from. So Paterson, we may have our struggles as far as the budget is concerned, but we have a lot of cultural capital. We wear it as a badge of honor that we are New Jersey's most diverse city. We want everyone to know that we have different cultures, different colors here in this city, and we celebrate them all. Like the Sheikh said, we are one nation under one God, but we are also one Paterson. And we will continue to be one Paterson. And this one Paterson is a better place because Palestinians call our city home. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Andre Sayed. I want to thank the members of the Paterson City Council, Council President, Dr. Alyssa Mims, Vice President Marissa Davila, Deputy Mayor Maria Rivas, Deputy Mayor Guadagninola, Councilman Shaheen Khalid, Councilman Alex Mendez, Councilman Luis Velez, Councilman Ibrahim Ahmed, Councilman Farid Hadid, and Councilman Ruby Cotton, I'm sorry, y'all. And thank you for attending Ayman Abushi Paterson Corporate Council. I'd like to hand it off to Council President Dr. Alyssa Mims. Thank you.
So I just want to say to Imam, to our deputy mayor, to our mayor, I just want to introduce the members of the council, and then I'm going to allow your son of your community to speak on our behalf. Council Vice President Marissa Davila, Councilman of the 2nd Ward, Councilman Shaheen Khalid, Councilman of the 5th Ward, Councilman Louis A. Velez. Councilwoman Cotton could not make it. She's holding it down for us at another event, which we have to leave to go to as well. I'm Council President Dr. Mims. I want to bring before you our brother, our colleague, our friend, and your son of your community, Councilman Ibrahim Omar, to speak on our behalf.
Thank you, Council President, for the introduction. Assalamu alaikum, good evening to all. First, I want to thank you all for joining us today. And I also want to thank the Palestinian American Community Center, whether it's this Palestinian flag raising here or in other municipalities or Palestine Day on Palestine Way. They always put forward 100% of an effort, and it is absolutely beautiful. So please give the Palestinian American Community Center a round of applause. I have to say, us Palestinians, we've made a lot of contributions in this city. We're not only just Pattersonians, we're doctors, we're lawyers, like Ayman Abushi himself, the first Palestinian Corporation Counsel. They're police officers, they're firefighters, they're educators. They have become part of the Patterson society here. And I just want you to take a look, because my council colleagues support Palestinians. They believe that Palestinians not only have a right to be here in Paterson, but also 6,000 miles away in Palestine. And I do want to give a special shout out, and I purposely invited her here today. Obviously, some of you know that one of our very own, who is, by the way, from the 6th Ward. I have to mention that. Yes, that's right. She was detained for over a year. And when you look at this council, we drafted a resolution calling for her release. We had a press conference right here in City Hall. And then we welcomed her here. But today, I want to welcome her here at the flag raising, because I'm glad my colleagues are here now. This council supports Palestinians, and they support the Palestinians who fight for the rights of not just the Palestinians, but everybody else. Please put your hands together for Nakat Goldia. I want to thank Councilman Luis Velez for co-sponsoring with me, Councilman Khalif for sponsoring with me. Nakat, we welcome you. I look forward to welcoming you here at City Hall as we raise the Palestinian flag. I'm happy to be able to join us. And this is for you. This is all, it is big, I know. This is for all the fighting that you've done. Paterson, give her a round of applause. Because for over a year, she was incarcerated unjustly, unfairly. And we're just happy that she's here with us. And the fight didn't stop when she was incarcerated, because she fought for the women that she was incarcerated with. And the fight doesn't stop because you got out. The fight continues. It continues with you. It continues with us, and each and every single one of you. Assalamu alaikum. Jazakallah khair. That was the best speech that Amy gave. Give another what's up for. Give another round of applause. You were better than me. I want to acknowledge the president of the Islamic Center of Passaic County, Ibrahim Fahmi. Thanks for joining us. We have another friend from Bergen County, Mohammed Mansour. I want to thank him because, and Ken, you, like many, is not popular. 2012. But Mohammed has been instrumental and influential in getting many municipalities in Bergen County to start raising the Palestinian flag too. So we started something here in this city, and it's spreading throughout our state as well. I also want to acknowledge an honorary Palestinian, our president of the Paterson Board of Education, Joel D. Ramirez. And we have a Deputy Mayor, Pedro Miranzo. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you, Deputy Mayor. You think I would? Okay. And Diab Mustafa from the Palestinian American Community Center. We can't forget about him. Yes, the president and the president of the South Paterson Business Association, who in November will make history with your help, our help, as the first Palestinian American councilman in Clifton, Tariq on the tour. Thank you.
Thank you again, Council. I'd actually like to ask you to share a few words.
Yeah. Come on.
All right. I'm shorter than everybody else. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you all. I want to begin by offering my deepest thanks to Mayor Amber Sayed. Thank you for hosting us today. The members of the city councils, all of them, Imam Qatanani, and all of our leaders, dedicated community leaders gathered here today, including our very own Palestinian American Community Center. Thank you not only for inviting me to speak, but more importantly, for coming together to hold this special event. It's not a small thing to create a moment like this, one that brings our community closer and shines a light on what truly matters. Your leadership and commitment are deeply felt, and I'm truly honored to be in this space with all of you. My name is Nakat Goldia. 2 years ago, I raised my voice to say the genocide and the Palestinian people must stop. I raised my voice to say Palestinian lives matter. I raised my voice to demand justice and dignity and freedom for my family and people. And for that, for speaking the truth, for simply practicing my freedom of speech, the US government locked me inside an ICE jail for a whole year despite an immigration judge ordering my release twice and a federal judge recommending my release once. The government used the administrative loophole to keep me confined every single time. In a country that claims to protect free speech, I was punished for exercising it because my speech was about Palestine. We call it Palestine exception. The US government told the world the ICE facilities are safe and humane. They said detainees' rights are respected. Well, let me tell you what I saw there with my own eyes. I saw overcrowded jails with people of all ages sleeping on paper-thin mattresses on a floor and covered with a thin, stretchy blanket. I saw pregnant women swollen and too exhausted and denied proper care. I saw elderlies with walkers and wheelchairs left in freezing cold cells. I saw sick people begging for help and medicine that either comes too late or never come. These aren't rumors, these aren't exaggerations. This is only a small part of the reality of the conditions of these dungeons. And the government called these conditions safe and humane. And then there is the biggest lie of all. The government said that the vast majority of ICE detainees are the worst of the worst. But I was there for 368 days. I met hundreds of women. I met a mother who worked all day in a restaurant to feed her daughter and to send her to school. I met a high school student who never even had a parking ticket. I met an asylum seeker who turned herself in on the border thinking that she'd be safe, and she ended up being locked up for 2 years. Then she ended up also being deported to the same country that she sought asylum from. And I met also peaceful protesters like me who were jailed simply for demanding justice. The government isn't protecting you. They are lying to justify the cruelty. Just this morning, the Senate passed a $70 billion bill to fund DHS, while Americans are suffering and struggling to pay their basic bills. Now, here is why I'm saying this while standing under our magnificent Palestinian flag. Because what I experienced inside ICE, the dehumanization, the administrative detention, the medical neglect, the separation of families, and more, isn't new to us Palestinians. And therefore, both struggles are connected more than what you think. We have watched children pulled from under rubble in Gaza. We have watched pregnant women give birth in tents without basic medical care. We have watched our elders die waiting for medicine that never arrived. We have watched the world call it self-defense. So it's the same playbook. It's the same techniques. Deny the truth, dehumanize the victim, call the oppressed terrorists or criminals, then lock them away, whether in an ICE cell in Texas or a military prison in the West Bank. They want us to believe that our struggles are separate. They are not. One system says Palestinians don't deserve the right to exist. Another system says immigrants don't deserve any rights. It's the same cruelty wearing different uniforms. I spent 1 year in an ICE jail. They wanted me to be silent when I get out. They wanted me to be afraid. And I'd be honestly lying if I said that I'm not afraid because I'm a human being, I'm not a machine. And because I'm a human being, I can't be silent and just simply look away. It is my duty as a human being to speak up and tell the truth. So yes, we protest ICE because no child, whether Palestinian, Mexican, Sudanese, no child should sleep in a cage. We protest because no pregnant women should give birth in an ICE jail or have a miscarriage in an ICE bathroom. We protest because no sick person should die waiting for help. And we protest because speaking against a genocide should never ever be a crime. We've been raising this flag for years, year after year, despite the smears, despite the attack, despite the world telling us to stop existing. That is courage and that is resistance, and that is exactly why it matters. Because when we stand together, their lies collapse. So, why is this flag? Why is it for wisdom? Why is it for every child in every cage? Why is it for every mother who's still collecting her child's limbs? Why is it for every father his eyes cried for the first time? Why is it for every Palestinian and every oppressed person around the world who's still hopeful despite everything? Why is it higher and prouder until every grain of sand in our beloved Palestine is free? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Nika. I'd like to now transition us just for a couple minutes. We at PAC do so much, and we actually invite you to visit our PAC tables, visit our civic engagement table to learn about efforts you can support with what's happening in Delaney Hall, with what's happening to those in ICE detention, and with Palestine education efforts. And a big part of our efforts is supporting the youth. So I would like to invite 3 of our youth, Isra Khatir, Yazid Shajaiya, and Dina Isa to the stage. We're going to start with a poem by Isra. Isra is a Paterson resident. You might have honestly seen her growing up at these flag raisings. The other day, I was looking through old videos and found one of her when she was very young. So Isra is one of the many members of our community at PAC and in Paterson, and I'd like to introduce her to share a poem.
السلام عليكم. أنا المسجد الأقصى وبيت النبوات، أنا القبلة الأولى ومهد العبادات، أنا المسجد الأقصى وبيت النبوات، لقد بارك الله حولي بآيه، فهل صمتم وحيي وسرتم بآياتي؟ هنا قبلتي ثكلى، هنا صخرتي بكت، فقد دنس الشزاز أرضي وساحاتي، لقد أحرق عرشي وقد أهرق دمي، وقد أطفاء نوري وداسوا قداساتي، فيا أمتي أن لم تزودوا وتدفعوا فلا كنتم أهلا لتلك الرسالات. زهرة المدائن لأجلك يا مدينة الصلاة أصلي، لأجلك يا بهية المساكن يا زهرة المدائن، يا قدس يا قدس يا قدس يا مدينة الصلاة أصلي، عيوننا إليك ترحل كل يوم، ترحل كل يوم، تدور في أروقة المعابد، تعانق الكنائس القديمة وتمسح الحزن عن المساجد، يا ليلة الإسراء يا درب من مروا إلى السماء، عيوننا إليك ترحل كل يوم، وأنني أصلي الطفل في المغارة وأمه مريم وجهان يبكيان، يبكيان لأجل من تشردوا، لأجل أطفال بلا منازل، لأجل من دافع واستشهدوا في المداخل، واستشهدوا السلام في وطن السلام، وسقط العدل على المداخل. حين هوت مدينة القدس تراجع الحب في قلوب الدنيا، استوطنت الحرب. الغضب الساطع آت ونا كل إيمان، الغضب الساطع آت سأمر على الأحزان. من كل طريق آت بجياد الرهبة آت، من كل طريق آت برهبة من كل طريق آت بجياد الرهبة آت. لن يقفلوا باب مدينتنا فأنا ذاهبة لأصلي، سأدق على الأبواب وسأفتحها الأبواب. سنغسل يا نهر الأردن وجها بمياه قدسية، وستمحو يا نهر الأردن آثار القدم الهمجية. البيت لنا والقدس لنا، البيت لنا والقدس لنا، وبأيدينا سنعيد بها القدس. بأيدينا للقدس سلام، بأيدينا للقدس سلام، للقدس سلام آت، للقدس سلام آت. آت آت. Free, free Palestine. I can't hear anybody. Free, free Palestine. Thank you.
Thank you, Isra. For those of you that don't know Arabic, Isra read from a song called Zahrat al-Mada'in, and it was actually written by Fairuz, a famous Arabic singer, in response to the 1967 Naksa, and is another message that we continue to fight for a free Palestine for everyone. I would like to now invite Yazid Shujaiya. Yazid is 14 and he's from Darajbir. He's going to read beautiful poetry for us as well.
السلام عليكم. بدي احكي قصة يا اخوان، الله واحد ما له ثاني. القصة قصة انساني عاشت في قديم الزمان، واولها كان يا مكان. كان لها 4 صبيان، محمد واحمد وغسان، واصغرهم اسمه عدنان. ولما كبروا هالصبيان شاهدوا غدر اللئام، وسالمهم يا يما ليش ما إلنا بستان، ووينه أبونا يا يما؟ قلت لنا إنه رجعان، وليش نسكن في الخيمة من دون كل الجيران؟ قالت إمهم يا ولادي كان لنا أجمل بستان، حرث أبوكم بذراعه، زرع العنب والرمان، وكله في وكله مي وكله خضرة واطمئنان. وبجنبه إلنا بيارة فيها الحامض والحليان، وفي البيارة بير كبير حفر أبوكم للعطشان. وقباله شارع طويل بينزل دغري على بيسان، على طرفه كله أزهار ورد وفل وكحوان. وبجنبه كان لنا بيت، وقباله ساحة وميدان، وفي الساحة مربط للخيل لأبوكم شيخ الفرسان. فيه القهوة وفيه الهيل وفيه حدث يا مكان، كنا نقضي فيه الليل والقمر فوقنا سهران، نتسامر ونقول يا ليل والدنيا كلها أمان. وكنتوا انتوا ولاد صغار تنزلوا على البستان وتقطعوا من الأثمار وتلعبوا مع الأغصان. مر الزمن يا حبابي كبر العنب والرمان، لكن الظالم يا ولادي غادر ما إله أمان. هجموا علينا الأعادي ونزلوا من البدر النسوان، سقط أبوكم يا ولادي وهو يدافع عن البستان. واللي استشهد استشهد وتصابوا كل السكان. واليوم كبرت يا ولادي وصرت من رجال الشجعان، فلسطين بتستنى كل الفرسان، وبتنادي هي يا ولادي حرروني من العدوان. اتطوع أحمد وغسان ولحقوا محمد وعدنان، ونزلوا على فلسطين حملوا المدفع والقرآن. وعند حدود البيارة والقمر يرسل لمعان، استشهدوا في الغارة قبل ما يشوف البستان. وعلى باب الخيمة وقفت ام احمد ام الشجعان، على باب الخيمة وقفت ام احمد ام الشجعان. قالت يا ربي حمدك ما غيرك اني حمدان، قالت يا ربي حمدك ما غيرك اني حمدان. زوجي وولادي فدوة لفلسطين ارض الايمان، زوجي وولادي فدوة لفلسطين أرض الإيمان. رايح أبكي ورايح أنوح لكن يا ربي فرحان. رايح أبكي ورايح أنوح لكن يا ربي فرحان.
Thank you, Yazid. That was beautiful. If you didn't know, he actually spoke at Palestine Day too. So we're so proud of Yazid and happy to have him as a part of our community. Next, I would like to invite. So some of you may know we have an Arabic program and it goes on all year round. And today we have a special treat. One of our students, actually, she translated the song. So she'll be singing from Shiftak Shiftak Ya Alami. She translated it into Arabic on her own, and it's also her birthday today. So I want to introduce Dina Isa.
والله شفتك يا عالمي زينة رايات أمي. والله شفتك يا عالمي زينة رايات الأمم. أبيض أبيض لون القلب، أخضر أخضر لون الأرض، أبيض أبيض لون القلب، أخضر أخضر لون الأرض، أسود أسود لون الحرب، أحمر بلون بدمي، أسود أسود لون الحرب، أبيض بلون بدمي. والله شفتك يا علمي زينة راية الأمم. هاتوا علم فلسطين تحطوا على الجبين، ويسألونا أنت مين تحكي لهم فلسطيني. والله شفتك يا علمي زينة راية الأمم. I swear I saw you, my flag. I swear I saw you, my flag. The white stands for my heart. The green stands for the ground. The white stands for my heart. The green stands for the ground. The black stands for the war. The red stands for my blood. The black stands for the war, the red stands for my blood. I swear I saw you, my flag. I swear I saw you, my flag. Give it back to me. Put it on your forehead. Give it back to me. Put it on your forehead. I swear I saw you, my flag. I swear I saw you, my flag.
Happy birthday, Dina! The council's gonna sing birthday to you. Happy birthday to Dina. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. I would now like to invite of the of the Arab American Civic Organization who started the traditional flag raising here, Qadr Abu Asab.
Assalamu alaikum. Wake up. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you all. Thank you for coming for this flag raising. I'm here with Abu Khalid. He's with me and the organization. We just had a death, which is Abu Rasim, which I was with for 40 years. God bless him. Allah yarham. Peace be upon you all. Today makes 14 years since I began this flag. Should be all United States
for the Palestinian people from this country we live in, the United States. I'm pleading on our lawmakers, Trump administration, and the president himself to end the massive genocide and total famine in Gaza. Long live Gaza! Long live Gaza! Nobody's here, huh? Okay. Mr. President, your weapons, which you support Israel with, killing everything and anything in Gaza from young to old. Total destruction of schools, hospitals, mosques, churches, refugee camps, which were assigned to be safe haven zones. All these red lines being crossed by Israel and still claim to be the victim. Even they killed over more than 75,000 and injured more than 1,000 Palestinians. People, when it going to stop? Mr. President, it's time now. It's time now to end the bias. Shame, shame on you. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Thank you. This country was built on equal rights, and it hurts me to repeat the national anthem. Even I am a veteran. The anthem ends with liberty and justice for all. Where is the justice for the Palestinian people? Freedom of religion means nothing if entire communities are demonized from mourning their dead. Freedom of press means nothing if they end up dead or ignored, if their reporting becomes inconvenient. Freedom of speech means nothing that flatters powers. Mr. President, that is a total lie in killing Palestinian people. This is a total genocide. Where is the justice for all? Pleading for immediate ceasefire in Gaza, end the occupation, end the destruction, end the settlement and the brutality, eliminate all the checkpoints throughout Palestine. Enough is enough. Stop the bias. History will never forgive displacement of Palestinians, suffering generations, lost crimes against humanity that continues to echo through every tear and every voice demanding freedom. Today and tomorrow and forever, we still in solidarity with Gaza and the Palestinian people until we prevail. However, Palestine will be free. Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! We will be back. No matter how long it takes, we will be back. Thank you for coming.
Beautiful. Thank you.
I want to acknowledge my beautiful wife, First Lady, young lady.
I want to express our gratitude from the Office of Assemblyman Ala Abdelaziz, Hani, Jawa, and Assemblyman Kenyatta Stewart, and George Markin. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you all for coming. We really do appreciate it. Almost. We have we started late, so I'd like to now invite our executive director Rania Mustafa She will be presenting some community scholarships. So PAC was able to partner with members of the community to award scholarships, and each has a beautiful story, and she is going to come up and present them.
Marhaba. Welcome. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you all for coming out to our annual flag raising. And thank you to our wonderful local officials and members who all joined us today. So we have the privilege and honor, something that we do at PAC that a lot of people don't know, is that we give out scholarships. And the main reason we do scholarships is because the only way we can continue to influence change is if we continue to invest in education and continue to create institutional and long-term change. So with that, our community has really stood behind their words, and many community members have come together to make different scholarships. And so throughout the evening today, we're going to be presenting 3 scholarships, and tomorrow we're presenting another 3 scholarships. So we encourage you all to also come out tomorrow to our Clifton flag raising in Clifton, our Palestinian Clifton flag raising. So with that, I want to welcome Dr. Hala Stemna, yes, to the microphone. So before I welcome Dr. Hala Stemna, I want to give an example of wonderful community members. Dr. Hala Stemna and Dr. Sufyan Mahmoud are 2 community members that have been invested in PAC since day one in every way and capacity. They themselves have spearheaded a lot of different efforts at PAC. They now have 2 beautiful children who they enroll in their programs at PAC. And they were actually the first community members to put down their own money and saying, we're going to invest back in our community to make sure that the next generation continues to strive to be educated and continues to attain higher degrees. So we're very, very proud to have Dr. Sufyan and Dr. Hala Stemna with us as part of our community and part of our PAC family. And so it is my honor and privilege to introduce Dr. Hala Stemna to welcome our first 2 scholarship recipients.
Thank you, Rania. Thank you, PAC, for having me. It's an honor to be here with everybody. So when my husband Sufyan and I were in dental school, we noticed that there was no scholarships really available for members of our community. And we felt that there was a huge gap that needed to be filled. So this scholarship is our way, like Rania said, is as our way of investing in the next generation and giving back to a community that has given us so much. We hope it also inspires other members of the community to support students to achieve more and do better for all of us. One of the requirements for this scholarship actually is involvement in PAC, and it's a commitment to community service. So that's something that we really look for when we're selecting who we want to receive this scholarship. PAC, like Rania said, has been a huge part of my life, especially since its inception. I was a tutor when I was younger, and now, alhamdulillah, like my kids are enrolled in the programs, and I can't say enough about how great PAC is and what it does for everybody. So we encourage everyone, including especially the young people, to get involved and to stay involved and to, enroll in everything in PAC and participate in PAC and what it has to offer. And now it's my pleasure to recognize this year's scholarship recipients. We were really impressed by their accomplishments, character, and dedication to serving others. Please join me in congratulating Muhammad Hamouda and Bayan Hamouda. So a little bit about both recipients. Muhammad Hamouda is a rising senior pre-medical student at City Hall University studying biology with a minor in Middle Eastern and North African studies, carrying from his homeland of Lifta, Palestine, a deep commitment to service and community. Driven by the hope of becoming a physician who serves beyond borders, caring for patients locally while contributing to healthcare efforts in Palestine, receiving the scholarship strengthens his resolve to work hard, give back, and represent his community with pride. Congratulations. Bayan Hamouda is a proud Palestinian wife, mother, nurse practitioner, and a doctoral student from the village of Kufr Hanna, Palestine, whose dedication to women's health, including over 7 years of experience in labor and delivery, high-risk obstetrics, postpartum care, and outpatient OBGYN settings, is now being advanced through a Doctor of Nursing Practice degree in nurse, midwifery, and women's health. As a recipient of the Mahmoud Asamna Scholarship from the PAC, she is honored to use her education and experience to serve women and families, give back to her community, and proudly represent her Palestinian heritage in all that she does.
So something important I want to mention is that one of the requirements of the Mahmoud Istamna Scholarship and many of our scholarships is actually being active at PAC. The idea is that this scholarship will help them continue their education and give back to the community and give back to PAC as well. So it is my honor and privilege now to introduce our next scholarship. This is actually a PAC scholarship that we started in honor of someone that we all hold near and dear to our heart. She passed away last year, I believe. No, 2 years ago. She passed away 2 years ago, and she has a street in Paterson named after her. She created an empire. She is my shiro, as they say, my hero, and my inspiration, Halima Salama Jabir. Allah yarhamha. So we started this scholarship 2 years ago in 2024, after Hajja Halima passed away. And this scholarship is the Halima Salama Jabir Community Impact Scholarship. Halima Salama Jabir was a Palestinian immigrant and matriarch of the Brothers Produce legacy, built her success on resilience and hard work. She valued education above all else, advising young women to get an education, save your money, and work hard. This scholarship is for individuals dedicated to creating a tangible impact in their community, just as Halima did by supporting her community. For those who don't know, the famous story was that Hajja Halima came with, I think, $5 in her pocket, and she was able to change the complete fabric of South Paterson and of the Paterson community. And there's people that come from all over New Jersey and even from different states just to come see the wonderful work that she does. And so this is our second year offering this scholarship. It is my honor and privilege to call up, I think, the mother of Jihan Shalabi, who is a Patersonian that went to Purdue University in Indiana. So she's not here today, but her mom is accepting the award on her behalf. Yes. And Maryam Awad, who is one of our interns. I believe she's here today. I don't know if she's here today, so she may not be here. So just to give you a little bit more about our recipients, Jihad Shalabi is a PhD candidate in electrical engineering at Purdue University, researching infrared sensing optics and next generation thermal imaging systems, who began her higher education at PCCC before transferring to NJIT, and now draws from her roots in Paterson, New Jersey and Turmus Aya, Palestine. Beyond research, she has mentored underrepresented students in STEM, founded Purdue's Engineers for Gaza Initiative for Humanitarian Technology Projects, served as operations co-lead for the Jordan Space Research Initiative, and strives to use education as a tool for empowerment, continuing the tradition of generosity, service, and community impact exemplified by the Halima Salama Jabir Award. Our next recipient, who I do not believe is here to collect it, is Maryam Awad, who is a Palestinian American honors student at Montclair State University, serving as student trustee on the board of trustees and president of the honors program, whose family roots are in Al-Quds, specifically Silwan and Ain Karim, have inspired a lifelong commitment to community service, including volunteering at PAC, supporting adults with special needs, serving as an ESL instructor, and founding Wayne for Palestine. Through her leadership and dedication to uplifting her community, Maryam hopes to pursue a career in law to advocate for justice, equity, and underserved communities. Yes. So before we wave the flag, we have one more scholarship to give. And this scholarship is a special scholarship because it's the first year we start this scholarship. And it is started by somebody who I also consider an inspiration, who no matter where she goes, she has to have a positive impact. Our very own Khatu Sumaya Shaheen, also known as Khatu Sumaya Abdel Fattah. And our dear recipient of this is somebody who literally grew up at PAC. I consider her my little sister, and she's always finding any little way to give back to her community, to better herself in every single way, and to achieve amazing, amazing stuff. So it is my privilege and honor to award the first Sumaya Shaheen Community Impact Scholarship to Dana Hamda. Dr. Sumaya. State. Okay, so the Sumaya Shaheen Community Scholarship is named in honor of a devoted community pillar whose lifelong commitment to service, education, and empowerment has left the lasting mark on all who know her. Rooted in a deep passion for learning, Sumaya believes that education is one of the most powerful gifts we can offer to the next generation. This scholarship reflects her vision to invest in our youth, inspire a love of learning, and carry forward a legacy of service and community pride. Awarded to the beautiful Dana Hamda, who is entering her junior year of college, pursuing a major in educational foundations with a minor in speech pathology, and originally from Lid, Palestine. She carries a deep appreciation for the value of education, community, and service that shapes her goal of creating inclusive and empowering learning environments for young people. Her studies in speech pathology have strengthened her commitment to helping individuals communicate effectively and reach their fullest potential, and dedication to her community and using education as a tool for positive change. Dana is always at PAC, so you'll find her at PAC and Wonderlane now. So she teaches our DECA program. She's been our one of our summer teachers for many years. Dana is literally, like I said, my little sister, and we're so proud of Dana and only wish her the best. And without further ado, the moment we're all here for is for Besma to come back onto the mic to introduce the next segment.
I'm sorry, they added. We have one more, and then I promise we are done. So we cannot be here without the support of our community partners and those who stand in solidarity with us. So I'd like to invite very quick remarks on behalf of the Jordanian American Association, Mohammed Zaidi, who will be recognizing Mayor Amr Sayed, Ahmed Mustafa, the president of PAC Board of Directors, and Raad Oda, president of the South Paterson Business Association. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm going to be very brief. On behalf of Jordanian American Association, I'm here to represent a certificate of appreciation to the community leader. I'm going to start with Mayor Andrew Sayed. Also, this for Jordan Fan Association as we're approaching the. Who's rooting for Jordan to win the World Cup? I don't know. I saw some people rooting for Morocco. I saw that. Maghreb. I saw it. Whoa. MashaAllah. Sure. Wow. I got to put this in my office now. I got to see it and take a picture of it. Next, the Ziad Mustafa, Palestinian American community leader. The last, not the least, say right out is South Paterson Business Associate, Deputy Mayor. Put that one. Mayor, open. Yes, yes. Thank you. Mayor, good job. Thank you. Free Palestine. In Jordan, we say مبروح حق ورام طالب. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Besma, let's get the flag up there.
You guys. I am going to do right now. Thank you. I'd like to invite Mayor Andre, the council, please join us. If everyone can go to our flag and we will raise the flag. Once it's done, we'll have a celebratory death job by our advanced boys. So don't leave. We also have dessert from Chocolate House. And I think we've got some Rio Ice coffee left. Mona, where are you? The song. Thank you, everyone.
What's that here?
موطني موطني الجلال والجمال والسناء والجمال في رضاك في رضاك والحياة والنجاة والهناء والرجاء في هواك في هواك هل أراك سالما منعما وغانما مكرما سالما منعما وغانما مكرما هل أراك في عوداك تبلغ السماء تبلغ السماء موطني 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 الشباب لن يكل أن يزول يستقل أو يبيد أو نستقي من الرجاء ولن نكون العدا كالعبيد كالعبيد لا نريد ظلنا المعبد وعيشنا منكدا ظلنا عيشنا منكدا لا نريد من نعيد مجدنا التاريخ مجدنا التاريخ
Thank you all. Thank you so much. And free Palestine. I know. Now, we're going to have our advanced voice Debka perform for you all. So please turn your attention back to the stage. They're waiting and they're ready. So we just need you all. So I want to give a big shout out to their Debka teacher, Abdulaziz Abu Daya. This is Abdulaziz's first year with us, right? And he's been doing a tremendous job of teaching our Debka for our boys and for other classes. He's even done a men's Debka. So if you want to learn Debka, let us know. So once our pictures are done, we'll get started. Thank you all. Start. Okay, Mana, we're ready to start. If everyone wants us to give a big round of applause for our advanced boys Debka.
روح الساحة روح يلا أنا بعرف عامل السلامي يلا بينا برضو هاي يلا بينا هذا الجمهور هذا فيك يا أحمد هاي ها أنا مستقاومي أنا سيابا مدينة طيب أنا أولاد أبو موسى والمسين أنا بالفيوز أنا بعد أنا بالدلال هيك يا جماعة كل شباب على الكتف مش عارفين على الكتف ما فيش مساحة للكتف كله تروح بس أحلى كتفي بس بعدي شوي هاي هاي هلا هلا هاي يا حمود يا عريس يا محمد يلا بنا وحمزه وبنا وحمد وعراسي كسر والنهار هاي هاي قولوا يا رجال ولا تولعوا ولعوا انا كبرت يا برنس اقول لك حط بالك يا برنس وجود الحكي الله يفرح حياره هاي هاي وينه ابو حميد وينه اول ما يحب ابو عمار بده يمتص بعينه كثير اول ما يحب ابو عمار بده يمتص بعينه وينه يجي يتفرج ياسر ماله وينك يا ياسر كل ما يحب ابو عمار بده يمتص بعينه
Shout out Abdulaziz for teaching them all year and for the amazing performance. Thank you all for coming out. Please be sure to visit the rest of Palestine Week with us. Tomorrow, if you live in Clifton or know someone who does, we'll have our Clifton flag raising 1:30. On Sunday, we're having a Palestine 36 movie screening, and it is free, and it's an amazing, powerful film. We invite everyone to join. We'll also have a men's trivia that day on the